When you're in foster care, you feel like, what am I going to be, when I grow up?
Biggest misconception is that they're bad kids and that they're in the system because they did something wrong.
I'm Karen Bankhead, and I'm an actress, writer. I do a lot of comedy. I'm also a paralegal, and I'm a mother to a child that I foster adopted.
When I came into her home, I didn't really know how to read even. And so it was a good thing to have someone who actually is there taking care of you instead of just a whole home of a bunch of children.
I was divorced and didn't have any kids, and so I thought maybe I could be a foster parent. Right when I had that thought, I opened up the newspaper and I saw an advertisement for the SCFFA.
I'm Robin Harrod. I'm the adoption director at Southern California Foster Family and Adoption Agency.
I called them on a Monday and they were starting classes that week.
Our prospective parents go through 7 classes for our certification training because parenting a child who's been in foster care is very different than parenting a birth child. We really want to make sure that the family's expectations and fantasies of parenting are aligned with the realities. And if they are, then we can make really successful matches.
They're very good with the single parents, which I think is important because I know a lot of single people who could be good parents, good adoptive foster parents.
I always wanted to be a parent, and so I volunteered at a group home. I'll never forget the day I met my son. It was this little 6-year-old boy that ran up to me the very first day that I was there, and every day after that. I talked with the group home to be able to release him, and one day I had him at my house. I had just made him dinner and I had to have him back to the group home. I think it was by 7 o'clock or something because it was a school night. And he just looked at me and he said, "I don't want to go back. I want to stay here with you." And it was that moment that really made me realize that I could do this.
And then he brought him home and there was a little honeymoon period. And then DJ, like a lot of our kids do, they start testing. DJ came from a lot of different placements.
DJ had been moved around 13 times before he had come to my house. Anytime I had any issues, I would call the agency.
Yeah, I got lots of calls from him.
And we always came up with solutions, and if one didn't work, we tried another one.
Kind of helping him, remember why this was happening and why DJ was behaving the way he was.
As they had said, it taught me in the classes that once the child feels secure and loved, it'll all dissipate, and it did. I got a call from Robin at the agency one day, and she knew that I was a little scared because here I was a single dad. She called me up and she said, I have a single mom that just adopted a child. You guys might have a lot in common and maybe you guys could help each other out.
I met Stephen and DJ on that day, and we've been forever friends since.
Beautiful day we're having.
I feel that if it wasn't for my mom, that I wouldn't be still in school. I heard stories of the kids that were in my foster home with me, and their lives didn't really turn out so well.
When you're a mother in an adoptive situation, you really do feel like, okay, I didn't necessarily create this child, but I'm so blown away and awestruck by the kind of person that she is becoming.
My mom always says, we're family and stuff, so it doesn't matter that she didn't give birth to me, it's that we're, a family.
A lot of people say to me, you did such a great thing, you really saved him, and he's very lucky. And I say, no, I'm the lucky one.
Think about it.
Every child deserves to be loved.
The rewards are amazing.